GOP concerns about candidates the Democratic Party is backing. Exclusive footage obtained by the Post Millennial showing progressive candidate Ubax Gardheere, who's running for King County Council in Washington State. Now, she's accused of allegedly threatening children on a school bus. This was back in 2010, telling them that she might have a bomb or a gun, and then calling the students cowards for running away from her. Here's part of that video.
You can drive, you can leave. How do you know? I'm Muslim, I'm covered, I might have a bomb. So you found your head? And I'm dying. So you might sit down, you don't know.
Okay, some extremely bizarre video there, trying to make sense of it, maybe. We welcome in Ari Hoffman, former Seattle City Council candidate and also writer at the Post Millennium, and our panelists Joe Collins, Scott Walker here as well. Okay, so Ari, a lot of questions about that video. I'm sure many people have at this point. Tell me a bit about how you obtained this footage and also who is in it and what's her political goals right now.
Good morning. Good to be back as always. So what happens is a listener to my show on 570 KVI called in and said, hey, have you looked into this candidate yet? And I said, no, I'll get to it in my due process. And they said, you got to Google them right now. And when I Googled them, there were articles from the time of this person getting onto a bus and threatening to blow it up and calling the kids cowards as they ran off the bus. There's also another section of the video when the police show up and she says that she's prepared to die. She lectures the kids on America's quote-unquote oppression of Somalia with regard to their foreign policy. And then her narrative began to change. Oh, I have mental health issues. Oh, it's postpartum depression. Oh, I didn't really mean anything by it. And then in a recent interview where she was trying to explain this, she said she can't guarantee it won't happen again. Now, what's shocking to me is that most of the Seattle media has not covered this at all. In fact, after the video went viral, many other Democrats continued to endorse her. The most ironic one was a union of activist transit advocates whose logo is ironically a bus.
Okay. Interesting. I know I can't help but giggle a little bit. You know, Joe Collins, what's interesting here is we are seeing this video, quite frankly, come back to haunt this woman. And you would think this could be a campaign ender, quite frankly, for anyone else who's running. And yet she's still receiving these endorsements, as Ari lays out. Your thoughts on how this is playing out?
I think it's comical, but it's also, this is real life. This is the type of people that the Democrats run. I mean, you can look at Ilhan Omar act the same way as this lady. I think that our laws need to be changed so where you can only be an American-born citizen to be able to run for office, whether it's city council or Congress. But this is the problem with the Democrats. I mean, they struggle to find candidates, quality candidates who can run, people who actually love America. And now what we have is a bunch of anti-American Democrats who are sitting in office positions destroying our country.
Well, I think there would be some pushback there on the American-born candidates running, because we've seen candidates from all around the world who've come to America who are so grateful for what America can offer, and they see that clearly. Governor Walker, your thoughts on this story, this headline, and what our panelists have had to say as well.
Well, obviously, it's sad in this instance. It's part of a trend, though, of unhinged candidates. People look at Seattle and Portland and think, well, that's far removed. But no, it's coming to the rest of the country. Much as we've warned at Young America's Foundation on our college campuses, we see this sort of snowflake approach where they just think that anyone who disagrees with them, they can go wild on and crazy on. This is the pushback we have in America. And you're right in terms of folks who've come from places like Cuba, Venezuela, the old Soviet bloc countries. Those folks do love America more than anywhere else. I wish a lot of our young people would pay attention to what they're seeing in Cuba right now. They're fighting against communism because they know the failures. We need our college students to understand the same thing.
Yeah, and I know this segment's kind of switching gears, but we're covering so many topics here. In Cuba, I've seen to the video footage of people who are waving the American flag, the Cubans, the protesters, the demonstrators there, protesting against the communist regime, waving the American flag. Ari Hoffman, is this something we see at these, rallies and left-leaning protests in Washington and the Pacific Northwest of America?
Not exactly. They're usually lighting the American flag on fire. I mean, my Spanish isn't that great, but from what I'm watching down in Cuba, you're seeing people chant against the communist regime, asking for freedom, asking for liberty, and the symbol they hold up is the American flag. Meanwhile, in the autonomous zone here in Seattle, they were content to light that flag on fire and call it a symbol of oppression, as they still do today. And the people in Seattle don't care who's the president, whether it's Donald Trump or Joe Biden. They protest both equally because for them, it's about tearing down the pillars of America. It has nothing to do with freedom. It has everything to impose their brand of Marxism.
Yeah, how's that for contrast? Wow, different protesters there, both here and abroad. Ari Hoffman, thank you so much for sharing the story with us. We appreciate it. Panelists, stick around.
Hey, I'm Rob Finnerty. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please join the conversation in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe, too. Hit the bell icon to be alerted to breaking news. And remember, there's a whole lot more on Newsmax TV, America's fastest growing cable news network. Newsmax TV, where real news for real people.